Hey baddies, welcome in to Auntie Amy's house. I hope all of you are doing well and taking good care of yourself. We have a big snowstorm in the United States, so today I decided to do a 4-stack reading as a special treat. And this reading is going to be cathartic and investigative. We're going to find out who is talking trash on your good name. So get comfortable, get your snacks, and join your auntie on the other side. All right, so today we're doing a pop-up reading, and today I'm going to use a wall collage kit as the cards. A lot of people ask me, where do I get these cards? What are these cards? That's what they are. I do not know what the reflection is going to be, so we're going to see. But I've decided and been guided, we're just going to shuffle these up. And whatever happens is the cards that come out, okay, for each group. All right, so here we go. And I'll be pulling as I go. And that's how pop-up reading works. We just shuffle it up, and the cards that come out, those are the ones. All right, so let's do this like this. Okay, this is what I normally do off camera anyway, so, just do it here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tell me about my group one. Oh, which one flipped? This one. Ooh, they're flying out. We have spaceman, astronaut, space person, spacewoman, astronaut. Okay, this one flew out. Tacos and tequila is group 2. All right. Ooh, that is they're kind of bent when you get them, so you kind of got to manhandle them a little bit. You gotta show them who's boss. You gotta be tough with them. Okay, let's get 2 more because I'm doing 4 stacks. I'm also getting initials. Okay, so we're gonna get all the details, and yeah. So this is a cathartic, investigative, knowledge type reading. Okay, so give me group 3. Oh God, give me group 3. Oh gosh, the cards don't want to give me group 3. Okay, give me group 3, my friend. Okay, here is. I feel like this one here. This is city. Is it upside down? No, this is city. We're going to call this city. City. Is it bent? Okay. City. No. I can't have the... There we go. Okay. All right, let's do one more. One more city. And tell me more. Who is talking? Okay, I've got these. I got these. Okay, let's turn them over. Let's see. Which one will it be? Which one will it be? This one? Good vibes. All right. Good vibes. Oh. You need to be bent into shape, buddy. All right. Okay, well they're not going to be exactly, perfect Amy. My OCD. Here it is. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it pop up? Here we go. All right. Okay, so group 1 is space person, astronaut. Okay. Group 2 is tacos and tequila. Group 3 is city. Group 4 is good vibes. Okay. All right. So those are going to be your choices. I will insert a little picture video thing for you guys who need more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably going to be more than one message here for you. All right. And with that said, get comfortable, relax. Let's have some fun and enjoy this reading. All right. I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 1, all of you that selected Astronaut, this is going to be your reading all about who is talking trash on you and your good name. All right, so keep in mind it's a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now we're going to get letters and initials and charms at the end, so stay tuned for that. All right, and if you haven't yet, hit that little subscribe button and that notification bell uh, and join my tribe. I would love to have you, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Shall we? Shall we? Okay. Tell me about who is talking trash on my astronaut. Are you the astronaut here? I feel you may be a Sagittarius. Okay. Or you may have a very cool kind of vibe around your Jupiter, your planet of Jupiter. It may be highly aspected here. Very cool energy with you. Perfectionist. Believes progress is best. Balance. Understands your best is good enough. Does not overdo it. Practices self-care. Okay, listen. Okay. That's you. I mean, that's the situation. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to see here. I'm using a new view. We have Judge views life through a pessimist filter, unsolicited and unwanted advice. Righteous states their opinion without compassion. Someone is judging you. Are you an Aquarius? We have Opedial child, sense of wonder, mature, spicy identity, nurturing, overall sense of right and wrong, healthy relationship with parents and guardians. Listen, I really feel like you're very forward thinking. I feel like you're just kind of an outside the box person with this expansive energy. But I got to tell you, it feels different. It feels like a different vibe than what I normally feel with expansive energy. There is an organization to it, which makes me think there is some very grounded earth energy here. There is some action, ability to actually do the very spacious, expanded things, which triggers the judge to talk mad shit on you. Okay. This person, I feel like this person is a perfectionist. They are very judgy. This could be a family relation with a child here. They could be a parent, an auntie, a grandparent, a sibling. It could be several of them, okay? You may feel this energy that kind of travels and judges you. It may have started young. Some of you are, I always pick up on the artists, okay? I always do. It's just one of those things, okay? And, some artists, their path is difficult. And unfortunately for you, I feel like some of you have had the difficult path of the artist. And, it feels like the expansive energy here for you is really about allowing your experiences to help you develop creatively. Okay. And meanwhile, you have this very judgy energy kind of triggered and catalyzing like these deep emotions within you. And it makes you want to put on this suit here, right? Like, I'm tired of being judged by you people, okay? The lack of compassion for people who think differently, look differently, are creative, in a world of automation. Listen to me now. In a world of automation, creative humans become rare gems and also threatening to those who have lost the ability to creatively think. I don't think people realize that is what's happening. People are losing the ability to creatively think. You are instinctively shielding yourself. Okay? It's instinctual. Some of you guys have, prayers and things like that, but many of you are very protected from a lot of this. And the protection came from experience, okay? From not being protected by being vulnerable to people who just judge you until there's nothing left. Like, you've had to rebuild yourself and then layer on the suit, right? Very difficult, right? So we have a judgy judge, Judge Judy perfectionist, okay? Um, woo, oh, God. Talking about you in that suit. Aquarian energy here. You may have Aquarius, Uranus, Gemini, Saturn. There's some kind of maybe affliction with Saturn. You may be gifted in more baneful ways. Tell me more. What are they saying? What are they doing? Stay in your lane. Oh, you better stay away from me. As if you fear them. That's why you're like this. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? You should fear them. You should stay away from them. Really? Really? Oh, the things the fragile and vulnerable say, right? Sometimes we wear suits not just to protect, but to contain, right? Sometimes magic circles aren't circles of protection, but of containment. Just saying. So stay in your lane, biatch. They better stay away from me. Look at them. They're so scared of me. They're so intimidated by me. Narcissist. Who's a narcissist? You. They're saying you're a narcissist. Look how you run away and get in your little suit. You withdraw. I am floored by the absolute audacity of this person. It just, some people's energy is just so full of audacity. They're just so audacious. You wonder where they get it from. Because I got to tell you, this person here, I'm about to read them. Okay? Because I don't like them. I think they are very destructive. I think they're very mean. And I think they've been very mean to you. And you've had to grow extremely strong because of this person. And because you're in this suit of protection and containment, they can't get to you. And this little fragile bird is mad. They're mad. They're mad because they can't do to you the things they used to. They can't get in your head. Sorry, let me double check all this. They can't get in your head. They can't make you think you're out of place. They can't make you feel small. So what do? They trash talk you. Oh, you're weak. Oh, you're a narcissist. Look at you. You think you're better. Look how you've manipulated the situation. Little oh me. Some of them are saying, look at me. I'm the martyr. Look at all I've done for them. Look at all I've done. What a destructive person. Come on, Toxic X-Files. Tell us more. Tell us more. Shameful. Shame, shame, shame. I don't say that often, but just shameful. Talking about you. We have these. I'm going to take this last one too. Okay, we have these cards. Tell me about it. Boogie Nights finds exhibition behavior thrilling and a turn on while pushing people's comfort level. This person pushes boundaries. They enjoy making you feel uncomfortable, don't they? They've pushed a lot of boundaries with you. They like making people feel small. They're on a power trip. They feel that they have, wow, power tripping. Holds on to fear, has difficulty releasing the fears which may be holding them back in moving forward. Comfortable in what they know versus the unknown. Dud. Promises fireworks but leaves others disappointed constantly. Okay. I feel like there's words of dud here about you. Like, I'm going to tell you, they're saying, like, I really thought they would, do this. I really thought they would do that, and instead they've chosen to look at them. And I'm just like so disappointed because I did so much. See how that goes into, I did so much. I was there for them. Blah, blah, vomit, 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 vomit. It's repulsive. It's just like really emotional regurgitation of toxic baggage that is generationally based, okay? And you put on the suit because you recognize the toxicity. And you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. You're not allowed to call me a dud. I'm not a dud. You're a bitch. You inappropriately go over people's boundaries. When people say no, you say, oh no. Oh no. This person, it just feels so bad, their energy. And the things they say are so sad. Because I'll tell you what, when I want to say, like, the average emotionally balanced person hears the things they say, right? Uh, they hear a very messed up situation because they hear someone who it feels like should not be saying these things about you. It feels bad. It feels wrong. Tell me more about this situation. Holds on to fear. What are they scared of? They're scared of something about you with the stay in your lane. Some of you know something about this person and they do not want you telling, right? What do you know? You know the truth. You know the truth about them, but they don't want anyone to know. Okay, let's find out. What's the truth here? Holds on to fears that they have done some things. Some of you know that they have been, well, let's see what the cards say. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Okay, all right. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. I'm feeling a vibe. They were in a situation they say they couldn't see their way out of. All right. Okay. Okay. This one, these two, okay. And we have a Knight of Cups and the Sun. All right. Okay, a Knight of Cups showed up and it was very positive. Okay. Is this feeling like what I think it is? Clarify before I say. All right. I feel like you know about something shady. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? And we have the King of Coins. Listen, I feel like this person was in a place that they say they couldn't find their way out, okay? And I feel like someone came in with a way, okay? You found out about this. And there was some, um, perhaps you talked about it, perhaps you didn't, but they know that you know. Okay. And so there's a lot of like, I don't want anything to happen. Right. So I feel like this Knight of Swords and this King of Coins here is like, I know that you know, I'm reading this intuitively. I know that you know that I took an offer that maybe I shouldn't have. I did an action that maybe I shouldn't have in a situation where there was another choice, okay? But I did it anyway. And I'm justifying it by lying to myself. And you know about this, all right? And I'm saying this in a way that I don't want to trigger anybody, all right? That's not my goal for this reading. But you know about this. And this is part of this fear they're hanging on to. So part of this trash talking is trying to keep you in your lane. Here's the thing. I don't really think that you want to even bring that up. I think that you have, in so many ways, moved galaxies away, just mentally and emotionally. And it's almost like in this suit, you have gone from like trying to heal to owning who you are and where you're at, and in some state of acceptance, in some state of transition. So for you, going back right now would feel like almost being in a movie. It wouldn't feel, you may not feel connected to it. So you're in two different worlds, but their fear remains. And so they talk about you. So let's get some letters, initials, and charms here. I have my little heartbreaker plate. And let's get some charm. Let's get some initials. Give me the initials for my group 1 for the astronaut. You are well protected. Okay. Can y'all see the plate? Yeah. Okay. All right. Tell me. Give me the initials for my group 1. I see the word blink, blinker. That might mean something to somebody. I'm going to get a few more. There. That was a lot more, but that's the way it is sometimes. All right. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. There are times when I pull initials, it's like 7. And then sometimes it's like 30, you know, and they repeat. You know, we have A here, C, T, E, T. See 2 T's. We have 3 E's. So it's really not that many as you think, because we have all these repeating letters. V, H, U, A. All right, you got a lot of charms. Let's go through your letters first. Okay, you have X, C, J, A, Y, A, C, T, E, T, E, E, Y, A, M, V, A, U, A. We have J right there. We have Teet, T, T. We have JT. All right, so um, let's see. We have quite a few charms. We have a vase. They may be a vase lover, if you know what I'm saying. They may have some green activities they enjoy. We have a saint here. I don't know. We have a bird. We have a dime. We have a skull. We have a pinnacle. We have a Scorpio. We have a Day of the Dead skull, sugar skull. We have a sunflower, castle. You are very protected. Okay, we have a bird here. You are very protected. Some of you are protected by an actual saint. There's a saint in your house. Like there's a saint. Maybe you have maybe Santa Marte. Sorry if I mispronounced. Forgive me. I love her energy. It is amazing. It could be a different saint. It could be Saint Barbara. There are many, many saints. It could be Saint Mary. But I feel the presence of a saint, um, a divine energy. For some of you, this energy hovers around or beside your bed. I see her in white. I see her in gold. I feel like it appears as a feminine energy. It could be Saint Magdalene as well. But I feel this energy around you, protecting you. I feel like at this time, this message really is separate from this reading. The saint energy is coming through, wanting you to know that you are divinely protected at this time. Worry and grief need not bother you anymore, for your prayers are heard and answered, and love fills your house when you pray. So believe with great faith that you are protected by the divinity that lives within the walls of your home, your heart. There's such great love for you. There's such a great divine path opening for you. And there is protection around you. Take a moment and reconnect with the golden light around your home. You are divinely protected by this light around your home and around each person within. This light is around each bed while you sleep. Rest easy. Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. So that's your message. Okay. I'm not sure I've done that exactly before, but all right. Okay. So I enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. If you made it this far, leave me a little angel down below from your emojis. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And did I say thank you for watching? Thank you for watching. And if you can hype the video, please do. It does help the channel. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that selected tacos and tequila. This is going to be your reading all about who is talking trash on you and your good name. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates, etc., etc. So let's get into it. Tacos and tequila. I feel like you like to have a good time, or at least somebody really thinks you do. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Ooh, okay. There's some cards flying out. There we go. They're flying out. Give me a couple more. There we go. This bottom one. Okay. All right. We have reformer, rigid, perfectionist. We had a perfectionist come out in the first group too. Aggressive, repressed, resistant, uses perfection to justify their existence. Blah, 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 blah. Perfectionist. Perfectionist shit. Okay. Builder, visionary, tactile, technical, structured, attention to detail. La, la, la. Addicted lover, new beginning, intensity of emotions, passionate, this feels like you, entertainer, feels like you. Are you a Leo? Are you a fire sign? Okay. Are you a Cancer? Are you a Pisces or a Scorpio? Are you any of those things? Okay. Feels like it. Feels like this structured person. Okay, more structured than you. Give me one more. Give me the bottom. And then we have a rebel. They don't like that. They don't like that. How come it feels like this is older people talking about younger people? I felt that in group 1. I feel it here. Okay. And it's, you know, there's a lot of judgy judge. There's a lot of, you're too much, you're doing too much, you're not focused on the right things. What are you doing with your life? Okay. And even if you're not living a wild life, they think you are. That's their impression because the way you wear your hair or your tattoos or your apartment or your car, it's an impression they have that you are a rebel. Maybe because you don't like their spaghetti. I feel like these people are very sensitive. I feel like these people may be very caught in their ways. Okay. I feel like they might be, you know, that word. that word we probably can't say anymore. They're very structured. Okay. They're very stuck in their ways. That's what it feels like. Don't mistake their red flags for a vibe check. See, here's the thing. I feel like you're over here living life, right? And I mean, just doing you. And it could be that you have wine on a Thursday night and they're like, red flag. How dare you? How dare you have wine on a Thursday night? You're legal, all that stuff. Okay. How dare you live? Did you go to a concert? Really? Really? That's not okay. How dare you? How dare you live life? This person feels very judgy of how some of you spend your money, how some of you spend your time. And it's a red flag. Like they're red flagging. Some of you, they're red flagging your partner. They're like, that person they're with is a bum. All right. They have nothing to offer. They don't pay for anything. This is their impression, whether it's true or not. Okay. They tell people that. They tell people they're not good enough. They're not good enough for the person that I'm judging. Okay. So it's like double judgment. Even though they talk trash on your name, okay, about you being wild, about you being not prepared for things, about you not being serious, and they don't even know. They don't even know your life. They don't even know what you're going through. Okay. And it's just like red flag, red flag. It is, and the truth is, they are a giant red flag. We have, I'm cursed. You're not cursed. You just need better time management. And, you may be having a tough time. You might be feeling like you are cursed. Okay. A lot of people are. I'm not laughing at it. It's just like ironic because you have this person over here who's just kind of like saying, look, they better pay attention. Like they better get it together. Red flag. They better get together. Time's running out. They better blah 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 da 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 da. And you're over here like, I could really use support because I feel like every time I do something, it fails. Every time I try to get ahead, it fails. I have this person that I love, and these people over here won't even give them a chance. And maybe they don't have a job, but a lot of people don't have a job right now, It just feels like a drag on you. And I feel like this is a hard situation because you are going through it. And I feel like it's almost like kicking you when you're down kind of energy. Like choosing to not be support and choosing to, perhaps you had past issues with partying and substances and being irresponsible. And hey, a lot of us have, a lot of us, we've done things, right? And this person holds it against you. So every decision you make is based upon that. And right now, you may be struggling with like every decision you make, everything you do is just bam, bam, bam. And this person's like, see, they're using, or see, they're partying because everything they do isn't turning out well. And you're not. It's just life sucks right now. That's what it is. But you can't even have a conversation because, well, look at this person. You know, we have the reformer energy, and I feel like they really want to change you. They want to make you better. You know, and honestly, it feels like there may be some philosophy, let's say, connected to this, you know. And I feel like you're very, no, like, I I have a lot going on with me. So can we just not do that, you know? Um, let's get some more cards here. Give me some toxic. Nope. We're going to pull some tarot. Yeah, I feel like you've had some bad luck here. And I feel like this person has kind of, several flipped over from the zombie tarot. I feel like this person um, has really taken advantage. We have the Lovers and the Ten of Wands. Uh, they really talk about the burden of your relationship if you're in one, or the burdens and baggage of the relationships you've been in. Okay. For some of you, this entertainer card keeps pulling to me, and you may be in some kind of entertainment. Perhaps you're online, perhaps you have some other platforms, you know what I'm saying, that deal with romantic situations, wink, wink. Um, and this person found out about that, or there's something else going on here. Um, but it feels like there is issues around this oppression, um, around for some of you, your identity, or what you're doing in like entertainment online, or how you're showing up in a relationship. Um, and they're talking about it as if it's something that is not okay. For some of you, they do not like the way you dress. They do not like the way you dress. They do not like the way you wear your hair. They do not like the way you're showing up. Okay. And I feel like for you, for many of you, like your relationship is, it may be a little rocky, but it's it's been a place of growth. Okay. And you understand the whole job thing, but a lot of people don't have jobs. So, um, but the thing is that that's not really the problem. The problem is them, right? And they're talking about you. They're really talking about your relationship if you're in one. They do not like them. Tell me more. They are a burden. I'm hearing they are a burden. They're a burden to you, and they're blocking you from being able to overcome anything in your life. Um, I don't know if I've had a reading with such, disdain. Perhaps for a living situation, if you're living with someone, you need to get away from them. The Six of Swords, you need to get away from them, um, and move on. That's the only way you're going to be happy and find yourself. And the thing is, I feel like you're really trying to be happy. You're really trying to, be fully embodied of happiness, and you're just having a hard time. And this bitch over here cannot shut up. We have the High Priestess. And I'm going to tell you, Spirit is encouraging you to see truth. to see the truth, to be willing to see the truth in your personal situation. Okay? Whatever that is. Because you feel it. All right? This person talking about you, um, I feel like they are, the things they say and the way they judge you, I don't think that's going to go away. I just think because they can't control you anymore, I feel like they try to control you by talking about you. This person is very toxic. Yeah, they're very toxic. I have the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Five of Cups. And I feel like this energy is locked in the past. They are locked in the past in some kind of cycle of regret. And instead of it coming out as, I'm sorry, it comes out as replaying like bad situations, replaying things, and spewing negativity, spewing about fights, spewing about disagreements, talking about the way you look. And for some of you, they have access to like you online, what you're doing, and they're very angry about what you're doing. The anger here is real. The sorrow here is real. And out of that is born this talking about you and this focus on you. And I got to tell you, it's really sad because I feel like for you, as you have kind of lingered in this energy of things not working out for you, I do feel like there is going to be a moment where you are able to overcome some obstacles and actually move on. You know, and it will not be a perfect situation, it won't, but it will be movement, it will be growth, it will be like it feels like a clearing energy. Some of this density that you've been holding on to, with feeling like you have bad luck or you can't move, some of that will clear out and you'll feel a little lighter, a little better. Let's get you some letters, initials, and charms here. So we're going to use my heartbreaker little plate here. And let's get the initials over here. Okay. Tell me who is my group 2, the initials for my group 2. Tell me about the initials for my group 2. This. I got it. Okay. All right. These. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. We have M-E-E-K, Meek, oops, G-Y-T, O-C-T. We have a spider, we have a thread, we have a little cougar, cat, an orange stone, and a green stone. So I'll show you. We have MEEKDCM-RSAKYOIGYTOZT. Okay. And it feels like with the spider and the thread here. Something's being woven for you. Okay? Something's being woven for you. And we have the cat here with the yellow stone, with the green. And it's around a healing of a sense of self. It's a healing of your confidence and your presence. Okay? It's going to be a reminder of your worth. Part of moving through this energy, this feeling of you're cursed, like you have bad energy, you have bad luck, is understanding that you are worth more. It's truly understanding your worth. It's the healing of parts of your self-esteem. Self-esteem is something no one can give to you. It's the esteem of self. And it's something that you have been healing as you recover from different experiences in your life. You're learning your value because no one ever taught it to you. No one ever showed it to you. And it's something you've had to give to yourself. Through this healing, there's a weaving of something that feels very special just for you. Now, I didn't get a charm on what is being woven. And I feel like that's going to be a surprise. All right. Okay. Group 2, that's what I received for you. I really enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you'd like to see more of these, give me a thumbs up. And if you made it this far, leave me a chocolate bar down below. I know they have those in the food emoji, so leave me a little chocolate bar down below and to let me know. I would love to see those. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. I appreciate all of you watching. And if you can hype the video, please do. It really does help the channel. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 3, all of you that selected city, this is going to be your reading all about who is talking trash on you and your good name. All right, so let's get into it, shall we? Let me see if I can shuffle this deck up. Ugh, God, it's so big. It's so big. My hands are little, so it's hard. Okay. All right, we have one that came out. We have Ice Queen, mature leader, matriarchal figure, physically attractive, confident, loyal, protective, feels pain deeply, determined. Okay, we have that one. Let's keep going here. Tell me more. City. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. This one. Networker, doesn't understand genuine connections, uses info for self-serving purposes, slanders, name drops, withholds information, and spreads gossip. Okay. Why does this feel like this is at work? Okay. This feels like this is at work. Career related. Okay, this is about either a side hustle, a main hustle, something about making money, somebody slandering your good name, your products, your work, your project. Feels feminine. Ice Queen, someone very cold. Could be a air sign as well. Libra on the table, Aquarius on the table, Gemini on the table. Okay. This person thinks you're bad at your job. Okay, they think you're bad at your job. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rest of these. We have addict, stronger inability to break free of destructive habits. Okay, okay, inventor, inflated ego. They think, okay, pirate, underlying loyalty, magnetic rebel, concerned. Okay, this person thinks that you are not qualified. Okay. They think that you are not qualified for the job you've been hired for. Okay. Um, and they're also jealous of the way you look. I feel like you're very attractive, or there's something about the way you look, your style, the way you carry yourself. Some of you guys have people at work who think you're hot. And that really is the whole reason why they're talking on you, because they're jealous. Okay. Um, and for many of you, woo, this Ice Queen she has this pirate energy. So she definitely doesn't mind doing things that are underhanded to get rid of people. Okay. Some of you may have been told this when you were hired, or someone has told you, or someone will be telling you that. Okay. She talks uh, about either, if this is a career versus a job, it's like when you clock in, okay, how you do your job, how inefficient you are, okay, those kind of things. If this is more career focused, there is concepts. There's like, if you're in the medical field, there's certain concepts you're not getting. There's certain things like that, or you didn't show up for shifts. It depends on where we're at in the career. Okay. If you're online, they're calling you a failure. If you have a platform, you're a failure. No one likes you. If it's a product, it's a bad product. If it's a candle, it stinks. Uh, and they're talking to people about you, about your products or whatever. They're getting it started. They're trying to make shit happen on your name. Okay. And I got to tell you, it feels mean girl vibe, and I don't say that kind of stuff often, but it feels like that. It feels like, let's bully the pretty smart girl. Okay. And it doesn't have to be gender. Okay. But that's what it feels like. Let's get a bunch of pirate girls together and go bully the one that's going to be the millionaire. Okay. Instead of befriending her, let's, because we're threatened, because this person right here, um, could take my job. That's how it feels. There's a threat. You're threatening. Okay. So they talk trash on your name. They try to make you look incompetent. Okay. Some of you may have blonde hair, and there's a whole blonde thing, and I'm sorry about that. Judging how you look, what you wear, like, you don't wear that. That's inappropriate. Or you think you're all that. You're not. There's just a lot of like really dressing you down. Now, if you work with this person, I do think that they can be hot and cold with you, especially if you have to work with them. They're hot, they're cold. They have to be nice to you, so they're nice to you, especially if this is like some of you may have a weird supervisor situation that borderlines on manipulative abuse. Okay. I feel like this person, maybe a supervisor who's really like, you're too smart. You have too many good ideas. I wish we had never hired you. How can we get rid of you? You're not cool enough to be here. You're not part of the cool kids club. And, it's unfortunate that grown ass folks act like this. Okay. This is a grown ass adult acting a fool. All right. Acting a complete fool. The thing is, this person has gotten away with it. And I feel like for some of you, they have a position of power. Okay. In the city. The city feels like a company, a business, a platform. There's a level of respect or fear or intimidation or money or power or something here. So they get by with it. But here's the thing. You can only run over so many, inspiring young people or people, red flag, until people are like, why do they keep leaving? Why do all the creative people, the talented people, the inspiring people that we bring in leave? Well, we always put them with, Becky Sue, or Aaron, and or Pat. And you know what? Red flag. They always leave. So, it it may be noticed, but it's not, because position, perhaps. Also, old systems die hard as well. Oh, we have bitch cult leader. That's why. For some of you, they have a little fan club. They have people who really like them because they are a bitch, because they get stuff done, um, because they're tough. For some of you, they've been there a long time and they just have fans, right? They have little fans. How annoying. How annoying. Really? Really? Here's the thing. I think people really like you too. I think they really do. I think that people think you have something really special. And no matter what this Ice Queen does over here, I'm going to tell you something. No matter what this bitch does, she can't shake your shine. She can't do it. It's not going to happen. Tell me more. It's not going to happen. It's just not. We have twin flames and fed up. See, here's the thing. You're on, and I don't want to listen. I don't really like this card. Okay. I don't like the whole twin flames journey. Okay. But it feels like what Spirit is saying is that you're on a sacred journey. All right. Perhaps to meet your true soulmate. Okay. Or your true tribe, your true people, your true pathway. Okay. And I feel like you don't really have time for this kind of stuff anymore. You don't have time for people like this. And I feel like, so there's a hot and cold here, and this person feels it, and they don't like it. They want you to be annoyed. They want you to be annoyed. Tell me more. Secret accounts. Oh, look. If you have an online situation, I think they found out about it. Okay. If this is work. I feel like they may be following you under fake accounts. All right. Um, why is this twin flame thing here? So why is this twin flame? I'm annoyed by the twin flame card. I'm annoyed by it. Tell me more. Tell me more. I feel like you're very attractive. I feel like there may be several people that might be part of your business is you're exposed to people and they're very attracted to you. You network with people. Love. We have love, reckless. I'm going to put this card over here. We have under pressure, anxiety, decisions, running out of time. We have karmic lesson. We have closing a cycle. Okay, so I feel like they're telling people that you're getting by on your attractiveness, like your sensuality. They're trying to make it look like you slept over a lot to get to where you are. It is it is so ridiculous. It really is. This person is just talking mad shit for entertainment at this point, okay? because they're a bitch. And the thing is, the thing that keeps this going is the fact that they have someone who really likes that they're a bitch because they get the work done. They get the thing done. And I feel like for you, there's so much more because you are closing a cycle. You are learning a karmic lesson here. Okay. Because the truth is, I'm going to tell you, you are too talented and too blessed to be where you are. Okay. This city, company, situation, whatever you're doing online, you need to grow it. Whatever career, whatever this is, don't lock yourself in here. Okay. You need to expand this because you're closing a cycle here. And this person, these kinds of people, it's almost like they come in to get you distracted, talking crap. It's like the universe knows that something beautiful is about to happen. You're about to level up. You're about to have that rebirth moment, right? And then this. And the truth is, you may feel you probably feel this at work. This hot cold, these whisperings among people. Because I feel like this person definitely talks, okay? But they talk to the right people, right? And if you see something, it's on purpose. If you hear something, it's on purpose. This person is on a power trip. And I feel like they have, connections. But you're closing a cycle here, and I want to talk about it. Tell me about this. We're going to work with this deck right here. Tell me about the closing of this cycle for my group 3. Tell me about it. Tell me about the cycle. And I feel the energy of you being fed up. Like you're just so done. Oh, this card wants to come out. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, tell me about this Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Jen, make a wish. Say a prayer. Did you do that? Did you make a wish? Did you do a manifestation board? What'd you do, my dear? What'd you do? We have the 6 of Pentacles. What did you weave? What did you wish for? Did you wish for a better opportunity? Did you wish for motion? Queen of Pentacles, Dryad. Success, independence, being able to support yourself and your children successfully, having more than enough, healing, being valued, being seen for the creative person you are, for your talents and abilities, for the beauty you have to bring to your career, to your life. And for many of you, your side hustle is your life purpose. And that is really what you want to do. That is your main hustle, That's everything. And I feel like you will be seen. You will be known for the things that you want to be because you are connected. You are so deeply connected to that great spirit, that great heart, okay? And you are changing, you are growing, and so is this career, so is this dream, so are your products, so is your education, okay? I speak abundance, I speak success and wealth to you. Do not let people who want to make you small, who expect you to dumb yourself down. Because I feel like this energy here wants you and demands that you dumb yourself down. And I feel like there is a wish. I can't say wish. This is something that you are manifesting. This is something that you've put time into. Okay. It's very healing. And the end result of this is you feeling seen, you feeling validated, you feeling very fulfilled in your energy, you feeling more healed, you feeling more whole, you feeling stable. And that is something this thing doesn't want you to have, see, or experience. It's greed. This person is greedy. That's what it boils down to. A very greedy person who does not have good intentions, really, for anyone. It's greed. Wrong deck. I don't know why I put that deck up. It's greed. Tell me more about this cup. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. It just really feels, it feels like freedom. The Page of Cups and the King of Swords. It feels like renewed inspiration. It feels like your ability to go after the things of your heart. No longer being afraid, no longer feeling held back, no longer second guessing yourself whether you're good enough because of judgment, because of bitches. See, here's the thing. This cold person, this hateful type person, they can't do this kind of thing. They're not in this energy. You're in a new energy, one where you are so aligned with the vibration of who you are and who you want to be in the world, that this kind of stuff won't even matter. It won't matter what people say about you, your products, your career, your work, what you do, how you do. When people try to steal from you, it will be a totally different situation, because more than likely people won't, because your energy is different. What you're doing will be different, because this cup that's coming is one that's going to fulfill you in a new way. And it's something you've manifested. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And this is something that it feels like a wish fulfillment, but it's also something you've worked for. So it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Let's get you guys some initials and some charms here. Whoop, whoop. Okay, okay. My little heartbreaker tray. And there we go. I'm not going to shake it. I'm just going to open it. Oops. Oop. Okay. Give me the initials for my group 3. Who is talking trash on my group 3? What are their initials? Tell me who this bitch is. We want to know. Who is a cold heart? They may be a Capricorn. Alright. Okay. Okay, so we have S and S. We have T in Tennessee. We have U, SS Tennessee, the SS Tennessee. X, R, C, L, K, T, Q, O, D, K, A O Z A B E M M A D. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of initials. Okay, here we go. We have S S T N U X V R C L K T Q O D K A O Z A D B E M M A. We got Emma. We got Kate. Cat. I'm seeing Tennessee, Nevada, Oklahoma, Texas. We have a passport. We have scissors. We have a stethoscope. We have a tiger's eye. I feel like in this situation, you may not be feeling good. Working there, being around this person, you may not be feeling good. The stress of just being around them may be too much. They may be really hard on you. They may talk to you awfully. They may be like on you about breaks and when you take off and things like that. And paperwork may be like really a big deal to this person. And I feel like for some of you, uh, there's this just this energy of really wanting to be cut off from this person, like cutting your energy. I recommend you call back your power from this person. Okay. If you have to work with them, call back your power from them. Okay. So they don't have any power over you, you know. Um, Definitely if you have given them access to any of your online stuff, I would block them. Okay. I would restrict them because they're definitely using that information against you. It's not for you. Okay. And I'm getting like you guys are very stressed and you need some downtime. I know a lot of people can't take off. I get that. I really do. But I feel like you guys really need some downtime. Like you need some sleep. You need some good rest. You need some water. Okay. Some of you are low and I'm not a doctor. Okay. I'm just a woman with a gift. I'm sharing with you. Seek professional advice. But there's something here about sodium and magnesium and things like that. So, take your vitamins, eat well. All right. Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and interesting reading. I really enjoyed this reading. If you made it this far, leave me a tree. Leave me a tree down below because we got a dryad over here. Leave me a tree down below from your emojis to let me know that you made it this far. I would love to see that. And give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see more readings like this one. And I want to thank all of you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you can hype the video, that does help the channel as well. I deeply appreciate all of you, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 4, all of you that selected good vibes. This is going to be your reading all about who is talking trash on you and your good name. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's do it, shall we? All right. Tell me about my group 4. I don't do 4 stacks very often, so here we are, though. Tell me about my group 4. Good vibes. Someone thinks you're fake. That's what I'm picking up on. Someone thinks you are fake. Okay, out of this, 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 out of this. Okay, we have Knight. Questions authority by rebelling. Sinister motives. Reveled in combat, villainous, anonymous, nice guy, imposter, chauvinistic. They think you're a fake. They think you're villainous. They think you're wicked. They think that, you know, you're fake. You're a fake person. You don't think that the good vibes, the happiness, it's all fake. We have Redeemer, Revelations, forgiving oneself and others, chooses a different path, life path after struggles, teaches others to live a different way of life. I think this is you. I think you are like the real deal. And I think they just have never met anyone like you. Okay? You're just unique. And they think you're full of shit. It's just, we have angel, ego enhancement, misguided and delusioned, heavy baggage, acts innocent, misleads others. They think you're manipulative and you're misleading people. They think you're all in your ego. You have a God complex. You're not realistic. You're a dreamer. You're not grounded in reality. All this good vibe stuff is just fake. Okay, this one right here. We have clown, denial of emotional truth, mockery, mask, sadness, bipolar characteristics, foolish, deceptive, uses humor to wound. Okay, so this person has a pretty wicked tongue when they talk about you. I think they tell people that they think that you are not stable emotionally, that there's something wrong with you, perhaps even mentally. No one can be happy like that. No one can go through all the things you've gone through and not be a little, you know. Um, and they talk about the things you've gone through, uh, and they talk about you like you're less than because of the things you've gone through. Okay. Not that, oh, you've gone through these things and you're so heroic, but by going through these things, they somehow make you less than, being judged for going through those things. It's very elitist. Um, it's very vicious. Okay. They really do think that you have villainous intentions, that you are like wicked in some way for some of you. This could be family. Like you could be dating someone and this could be their family. Okay. It could be you're coming into a family or you've married into a family. All right. Feels very much like that, being judged by a family that may not be yours. Okay. Take that as you will. Um, but very much like you're not good enough because you're crazy. You're not good enough because you're trash. Okay. And they talk about this. They don't see the hero. They see a person who's been used up. It's very, I'm just telling you. Okay. It's a very vicious way to see people. I'm telling you the viciousness of it because I need you as a good person, the good hearted person that you are. I need you to know that you cannot help them come back from this. You can't show them anything about you that will change this. Okay. This is a them deep down in the heart problem. This is a soul level problem. This is a character issue. You cannot fix them. And it's important as you go forward in whatever situation this is that you accept that. There will be vicious talk. There will be vicious gossip. They're going to judge everything you do, and they are always going to think you're the bad guy. They will always try to ostracize you. They will never really accept you. Now, this is because of their heart. And you see, I feel like a group, it's a generational thing, and we've had a lot of like family things come up, which to me surprised me about this reading. Okay, I didn't expect this. Um, but it's like a whole generational heart that's like this. It feels very much like we're better than you because our family has never been through that. Which the truth is, you want the truth, you want the dirt, maybe you already have it. But yeah, there's all kinds of horrible stuff running through that generational stuff, that compacted ball of stuff hidden. They hide it under layers of denial. It's locked away in back rooms that nobody talks about. You ever been to a house that has a room nobody talks about? I have. I have. And I've been in it like once. I was in it one time. And it was like being inside a ghost. I don't know how else to explain it. It was like being inside a haunted place. And it was alive. Um, it's not pleasant. Let's get some more cards. Okay. Now tell me more about this situation. You do not deserve this. Okay? You don't deserve to be trashed this way or treated this way. You have done nothing wrong. Okay? So when you're judged by these people when they talk about you, when they say things, when they give you a hard time. Remember, it is their heart. It is their issues, not yours. You know why you threaten them? Because of your freedom. Your freedom to be who you are and love yourself. I feel you as like a fairy, like a butterfly, like a fae. And I'm just going to tell you what I see. I think this is very specific. I don't know exactly who this is for. But I see a room. It looks like a store. And that store is full of different fays. I see a beautiful dark-skinned fae. And they're like sitting on these glass shelves. And it's wonderful. I feel like this may be this collective here. You're so different and unique. Your energy is vibration, and I see each one of you turning into vibration. You are the essence of good vibes, and each vibe you have is different. It's so unique, and your Fae energy comes from different places. That's what people don't understand. Fays don't all come from the same place. Tell me more. We have empty calories and waist trainer bay into their looks more than yours. You're into your superficial pretty boy. Pretends to have substance but is full of hot air. These people are vapid. Okay, they're very superficial. And I feel like you're naturally like attractive. And yes, you take care of yourself, etc. Okay. But these people are more into like, and there's nothing wrong with this, okay? But they're into more of like alterations, okay? Permanent alterations and things like that. So there's a lot of like, well, you need to have alterations, to be accepted and things like that. That won't be for all of you, but there is some judgment here on, looks. Um, and I think for some of you, it's just you don't do what they do. You may not dress like they do or wear your hair or whatever. I just feel like you are more free. You're not as inhibited. You're not as oppressed by a system that makes you look a certain way. And because of that, and they are dressing for a certain gaze, okay? And so it's a very rigid kind of, look. And they're deep down, I'll tell you, deep down, there's jealousy. There's some jealousy there because they've been doing this for a while, right? For a while. Yeah, they don't trust you at all. They really, really don't. Tell me more. Tell me more. Clown. It's all a show. Behind closed doors, she is not like that. He is not like that. They aren't really like that. I've heard it. I've heard people talking about it. Envy. Mm. This is so sad. You would think they would be happy, Nope. Envy. Envy, envy, envy. I feel like they envy your freedom, your light, your liberation. And they just know it can't be real. You're too good. You have too good of a heart. You're too giving. Don't give me any more stuff. I don't want to hear it. Don't give me any more stuff. I don't want any more of your stuff. Don't bring me any more stuff. You may get over on everyone else, but not me. They tell people that. I see the truth. They're too good to be true. Okay, I can't show you that one. I feel like we have an alignment card here. And I feel like you are on different business here. And it's something they can't understand. Part of what's triggering them is your level of attraction. That's what this other card's about. Okay. Your level of attraction is very high because of all this spiritual work you've done. They don't like it. They are very triggered by you, just in general. They are so triggered and they really want you to stop being happy. They cannot stand to see you happy. And it feels like at times they feel very aggressive about it. At times they feel almost like they want to come in and just destroy it, make it go away. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to hear about their coming into the family. I don't want to hear about how it's all happening. I don't want to hear about how in love they are. I don't want to hear about it anymore. And here you are just doing your thing. I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you what I feel, okay? And you take it as you will, all right? And this could be symbolic, it could be literal. So, again, it feels very much like an inappropriate situation where you have a mother who is jealous of a son who is engaged and about to get married. And the mother hates the fiance. That's an example. That's what it feels like. And they think the fiance is fake. They think everything about them is fake. They don't like their style. They think they're not good enough. They think they're trash. They think they've been through things that only trashy people go through. They're not good enough for the family. That kind of thing. So it feels really gross. Okay. Now, that might not be your exact situation, but the feeling that I'm left with is it feels really gross. Okay. It feels like someone who should be cheering for you. It feels like someone who would be saying, "I'm so happy that you're happy," instead of being like, "I'm envious that you're happy. When I see you happy, it makes me angry." And for some of you, this may be someone from your family who, for some reason, has always not liked you from the time you were a kid, and you don't know why. You have no idea why. And it's just has always stuck out in a very bizarre kind of way. That happens. And it is weird. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. I feel like they think your spirituality, if you're spiritual, if you're highly spiritual, I feel like they think it's a joke. They tell people it's a joke. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups. The situation, your relationship isn't going to work out. If you got one, it's not going to work out. If you don't have one, it's not good. You're not good in relationships. Like, why would anybody date you? You're fake. You don't mean what you say to people. And there's just a lot of like negative energy, negative emotional energy, because you don't really put in authenticity. You're riding a unicorn here. Everything's based, like, there's this energy of saying everything's based in la la land. Like, there's nothing based in reality here. Like, what's she going to do for my son? Example. What's she going to do for my son? Go ride on a unicorn all day? You're going to meditate all day? What are you going to give to him? You don't even know how to cook. Yes, you do, but they don't, but that's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, your son could cook, right? Like, what is this? What is this, the 1800s? Like they don't know how to cook? Come on. See? There it is. There it is. There's some misogynistic energy going on here. And yeah. 4 of Cups. So there's a push for certain ways to be kind of a traditional or things like that, and you're not traditional. Not like they are. I'm feeling a certain vibe of like a traditional family, like a big traditional family. It may not be, but that's just a vibe I'm getting to get the message. So tell me more. Lots of cups here. Lots of cups. Lots of feelings about this. Tell me more. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Look at this. She's got her head. I feel like you be careful, okay? Because I feel like this person could come out of nowhere, all right? And I'm reading this like intuitively. I feel like she could really come for you. And the gender, it's not gender, it's energy. But in this situation, symbolic situation, they could really come for you. And it's going to be emotional. It's going to be very emotional. Like, you're not good enough for my son, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be very hurtful and very painful because they're going to go for the jugular. Okay, so, and maybe this has happened. Maybe y'all have had words and, you're just trying to keep it light. Okay. I do think they tell people that they better watch out because I'm going to come for them. They better watch out because if they don't start taking this seriously, If they don't get it together, I'm going to come for them. And I'm telling you that might happen, actually. And it might happen if you're getting married. Look at this. This is a wedding dress. Okay. It might be about the wedding or the engagement or a party or something you're wearing. But be warned. Okay. I don't say stuff like that often. Okay. And it's very specific. If it's yours, it's yours. If it's not, just leave it. Okay. We have the Chariot, Centaur. See, here's the thing that this person doesn't realize is that the third party here, which is the person y'all have in common, okay, they don't want to be a party to this kind of thing. Of course you're not fake. They don't realize how insulting this is to the person they supposedly love, that they would bring someone who is fake and villainous and awful and horrific into the family or around their family or around the situation, however it works for you, okay? And so that person, the Chariot, represents to me maybe Sagittarius, maybe Pisces, Cancer. I feel like they are getting insulted. And that's something that this person doesn't count on. The insult, the hurt feelings. I feel like there's a lot of chatter about, even if you're not getting married or engaged yet, I think there's a lot of chitter chatter about the possibility and how you're not good enough. Okay. And how that can never happen. So the fight in these cards becomes about, I'm not going to let that happen. There's nothing they can do about it. I'm going to fight it every step of the way. There's no way I'm going to let this manifest. So, it feels like there's, several different energies presenting here. It is a general reading. Okay. But there's just this almost elitist horror at the idea that you're with this person or you could be with this person. And they can't stop talking. It's become such an obsessive focus. We may have an obsessed Scorpio here, or you may be a Scorpio and you're used to like people being obsessed about you sometimes. And I mention this every once in a while, but you can have certain aspects in your natal chart that will make certain people triggered to be a little obsessed about you. Not everyone, but certain people. And you may have something like that going on here with this person. They're just a little too focused on you and talking about you. And I got to tell you, it's sad. It's sad that they can't just focus on themselves. They're busy calling you names. And here you are kind of like freeing yourself, making yourself heard. And really, a lot of you, like if this is a relationship, I feel like you really have been brave in trying to step out in love and trust. And then you're met with, the wicked queen over here who sees you as a joke, sees you as something wicked. And there may be some, philosophical issues here as well, which they undermine, which they use as more weapons. And I feel like for some of you, it may feel like at times this family, this group, whatever this is kind of, whispering, talking. And if you're wondering, yes, they have group chats that you're not in and you're not invited to. For some of you, this is very specific. Just take what is yours. Okay. For some of you, there's 3 particular women who have a group chat about you. Okay. I see a blonde with curly hair. I see one who is a heavy smoker, and I see one who would rather not be there. Okay. But they're there. They're still there, and it counts. Okay. And that one may be a friend. All right. Let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. All right. This is my heartbreaker plate. Okay. Who is my group for? Give me the initials of who is trash talking my group for. Who is trash talking my group for? Okay, grab. Did I get some in my sweater? No? Okay. All right. No? Okay. We're going to leave it there. Okay, let's see here. We have A, C, C, A, K, U. We have cake, U, A, O, C, E, X, T, S, Y. I mean W. I said Y. W, Amy. Y, H, I, N, O, T, Tot, V, Vic. Okay. Are you ready? We have CAKUAOCE XTSWA. That's not A, that's a W. That's a Y. Okay, let's try it again. Hey, it's group 4. Give me a break. Okay, it's CAKUAOCEXTSWYYHINOTV. Sorry, teacher. Okay. We have a Leo charm. We have a little friends charm. We have a cameo. We have a music charm. We have Paris, a bike, a shopping cart. What is it? What is it? The cameo's talking to me. What is it? What is it? The bell. What is it? It's been slow. It's been slow. It's been slow. I think everybody doesn't like me, Grandma. That's what I'm hearing. Nana, Grandma, Mima. I think some of you are talking to a generational spirit. Some of you talking to your literal grandma. Yeah, there's a grandma energy coming through. Tell me. I think you're feeling like, yeah, I'm positive and all that shit, Auntie Amy, but I feel like nobody likes me. I feel really down. I'm not laughing at you. I get it. You feel off, and a lot of us feel off. A lot of us are feeling things don't feel right. Right? They don't feel right. Listen, babe, you got to nurture your heart. You got to nurture your soul. It's something we don't learn, how to nurture our own soul. We look to other people to nurture our souls, and we got to learn how to take care of it. What does that? Quiet, walking in nature, clearing your energy, prayer, chanting, meditation, things like that. I feel like for you, the bells are significant. The ringing of bells, you might find that to be very powerful for clearing your house of negative energy. Some of you guys need to do some clearing. You need to. I'm getting that very specifically. And you don't have to use sage, okay? You can use lemongrass, you can use dragon's blood. There's all sorts of things that you can use, okay? So knock yourself out. Um, you need to clear your energy. You need to clear your home's energy. And, you know, even if you just clean out a drawer, energetically it helps clear your house, okay? Any decluttering of any kind helps clear your house. Um, and it makes room for spirit to bring in new energy. I feel like sometimes we need to spend time clearing our energy for a while because it's been so cluttered. I feel that here. I think that's part of what's going on. I feel like some of you, you know, you have all these good vibes and you've been really busy and you haven't gone out and really been connecting to nature. You can be in nature but not connect. I mean, like if you have plants, go and talk to your plants. Put your hands in some dirt, okay? You know, bake some bread. Like connect with nature. And sometimes that's why silence or special meditation music can be so helpful. All right. And I feel like this grandma spirit for some of you it is in your house. She's in your house. Okay. Sign. You don't need a sign. You need a nap. Okay. That's the message. You need to rest. Okay. Rest is best. All right. And with that said, I really enjoyed doing this reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And if you made it this far, put a bed down below, like a sleepy bed from your emojis, because you need more rest, to let me know you made it this far. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And thank you for watching. If you can hype the video, that's very helpful for the channel and the video, and I would deeply appreciate it. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.